All right, we're back. Let's check on some other videos. January 20th, Wednesday. Let me go back to SINT. All right, start off with we're going to do SINT to start, SINT. Syntax Technologies is a float 25 million. It's pretty good. Short growth 43%. Market cap 49 million. Let's see down here. Insiders don't own this. Institutions don't really own this. Debt 2.3 million. It's a little bit overvalued. Operates a commercial biomaterial company using silicon nitride technology. Products to use total hip and knee joint replacements, FDA cleared and CE market spine products. Europe, South America. Company is founded by Aaron Hoffman, Ashaksi Kandar in 1996, headquartered in Salt Lake City, Utah. No insider information of buying the stock. All right, let me look on FinViz. If it loads, come on. This computer's slow. I'm using a lot of things. That's probably why a lot of open tabs. Minus 15 million income sales, 0.7 million, 25 million float. No news since January 6th. I don't have anything right here. What else to say? Anything? Medical implant products. All right. Let's take a look at the monthly. This is way up here. And it wasn't 50,000. It did 3 reverse splits. You can see this. Came right down. Weekly, we came down. Let's go to the daily. See what we got here. The biggest move here is 2018. See this going down, the high getting lower, lower, lower. Here's your trend line. Another trend line. You have a falling wedge, tight wedge. And what happens in tight wedge? You break out. You had a gap down. This one as low as 25 cents. And look at this. Imagine you get this 25 cents. Then it's like 3 something. Filled the gap. Well, came up though, very close. And then look at this. Gapped up. Very strong. And then here we go. We get above this line, 325. Now, we have a 150 line here. It's very important. See this touch, touch, touch. And it looks like, yeah, this is going down from this trend line too, right here. See this? 1, 2, 3, almost 4. Yeah, touches. It can't break this trend line right now. It's back and forth. But with this low holding, it's very good. We could come back and forth a little bit more before we break up. If we do break up, look for 2, right at 2 right now, 225, 250 plus. And the way it's forming, see this? Once you have a move up and this holds, this isn't going straight down. It's like the next leg up. That's what it looks like. Anything's possible, but it's looking pretty strong here on SINT. So keep that in mind, your trend lines and how you have it drawn out. All right, AQMS. Let's take a look at this stock. All right, float 59 million, short growth 92%, market cap 282 million. Insiders 3%, institutions 23%. Only 9 million in debt. That's not bad. It's worth pretty much 300 million. I think I did this before too. Aqua metals, gauge and recycled lead through electrochemical process. Plastics and compounds. Founded by Stephen R. Clark, Thomas Murphy, Selwyn Wold. January 2014, 2014, headquartered in McCarran, Nevada. 810,000 insider buys, 244,000 sells. Let's take a look at FinViz. All right, minus 21 million income, 0.7 million sales. They have a float 59 million. No news. I had December 28th, January 12th. I don't see nothing here, nothing major. Recycling, United States, produces cells, bullion, lead compounds, plastics. All right, the monthly on this have here just came about in 2015. We went up to 22 plus, then came down. I don't see any splits. So we came down to that down range. See this big move up in 17, then we came crashing down. And then let's see here. See, we're in a channel here. I deleted that from late 2017. See this back and forth. Draw your lines, and we broke up. Look at that volume. It's heavy weekly volume. In the dailies, let's take a look here. So we got above that 4 line, and we came back pretty much to 30 some cents. And this is an interesting chart right here. When you see this, it gap down 2020 January, came back again. It's like a triple bottom here. It held, held, held. And then we took off over 50. Yeah, that one line was important. We're battling that. And then it got over. And you can see right here, December. See this 1320 EMA hold? Look at the heavy volume and the up. My white bars are my up volume, and the red is the down bars. And this just took off. So this is like 1 plus to 5. Straight 13 over 20 EMA. It's a long. And where we're at now is, yeah, this could pull back if you get a strong pullback. You don't want anything below this 20, like 337 in that range. It's made a big move. You got to be aware of big moves because they could pull back. Longer term, let's see here. Yeah, get that 6 level. Look for 6 first and then go from there because then, you've reached like dollar range after that. So this is a big move up. Let's see what it does here. Any pullbacks, look for certain areas for dips. That's what you look for in these. The market continues high. If the market falters, that's where dip buying won't work. That's like anything. If you're going down all the time in the market, then every move up is a sell. Every move up is a sell. Now every move up is a buy. So that's where we are in that. BXRX. All right, this is Beldox Bio, 28 million float, market cap 48 million. Let's see here. Institution or insiders don't really own this. Institution is 18%, 9 million in debt. It's only worth 12 million. See that the value? Let's see here. Pharmaceutical company focusing on developing, commercializing products for acute care settings. Found it 2015 in Malvern, PA. I'm in Pennsylvania too, so I know where that is. I should go to their office and look around. 38,000 buys, 6,000 sells. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think I've done even a few videos on this or on StockTwits. They're going to present at Wainwright BioConnect. No news recently. They have preclinical trial, early stage candidates, commercialized products for hospital and acute care settings. All right, so this one I think I've talked about before, and this is hitting right. So right here you have 2019, 5 went all the way up to 9, back and forth, and then we dropped. We have a big move up, 9. Look at this drop. And then we move down, and we're right at this one level, this important one level. I can take these out, take these lines out. And now you have this all important one line. Remember, 1 is the most important line in penny stocks because if they get over 1 and hold, there's a better chance they can continue. If they can't break that 1, they'll fall back. So here it is, big gap down. This is 2020. This moved up. Then you had sort of a channel. See this? Trend line, touch, touch, touch here. And look where it fell, right at the 1 level, a little bit below sometimes. You have a gap down. Heavy volume now. Look at this heavy white candle volume. It's the most volume it's had. So once it started to make the loop right here, and I call this too back from the graveyard play, or rising from the ashes, or rising from the grave, whatever you want to call it. When you have this move, and eventually the stock is going to do this, it'll find it could be a few days, it could be weeks, it could be a month. It'll go sideways, dip down, whatever, and it starts to rise up. Back from the dead we go. And look at this. It's going to loop all the way up and go this way with momentum and volume. Now, this one's right at this key 175, the bottom of the gap. So if we can get above that gap, fill to 275. The way the market is, I have no doubt that this can reach 275. Anything's possible. Right now, we're very heavy volume today. Let me see the move today. There's a late day move too. See, it went up, came down, and really they're pushing it long. And that's because it's long bias, the market. It's long bias penny stocks right now. And once you have this bottom, you have less fear that this is going to crash down. Now it could come back. But the big move here is this gap, and it's trying to fill this gap now. If you get any kind of news, this will really run with a good float. But look at the run here. This is the best run it's been. So stop here. You don't want to really fall, but 150 now. Just go by each, I would say quarter, 150, 125, 1. So in this. But this has great potential, and I've called this weeks ago. I called it when it was down here, this one line. Check out my old videos in this, or even stock quotes. Look up BXRX and what I wrote. So this is a great chance for us to keep going. LPCN. Lipocine, 63 million float, cash 23 million, 149 billion market cap. Institutions or insiders 3% owned, institutions 10%, 6 million in debt. Enterprise value 96 million. They're a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company engages in research development for delivery of drugs using proprietary delivery technology. Drug delivery offers Tolando, an oral testosterone replacement therapy. It's found at 2011, headquartered in Salt Lake City, Utah. 220,000 buys. All right, let's check FinViz. All right, minus 19 million income sales. Doesn't have any sales. 63 million float. Lipocine's lift results in comparison with peers. Those Zach small cap research. Okay, what else does it say here? Reduce side effects of gastrointestinal interactions. Testosterone therapy is a phase 2B, phase 2 clinical treatment of NASH. Okay, so you got a few things going on. Once you have more than one drug, that's always positive. All right, so this we have here FinViz 2013. This was high as 20. Big move down 2015, popped, came back down. Let's look at the weekly here. Let's see no splits. Take this line out. So what we have here, this move from 6 went sideways down to 1, and it's bounced up to 3. So the trend has been down the high and the lows getting low. Then you had here the big gap. And then it found support. Let's see here, 35 cents. Yeah, when is lows even 30 cents? And like I just said in the other video, look at this wrap. Just wrapped around, look at this. And then there it goes. Back from the dead. People think, oh, it's over. And look at this. They've wrapped around the EMAs. And this takes off. That is the ultimate plan of these. And so this is at 50, bottom of the gap, went off sideways. And it really exploded today, too. All right, so where's this going now? Well, we're into the gap, heavily into the gap. Broke above previous high. 250 to 3. That's a really good candle today. And it's moving late. It's a late day mover, so that's good, too. So, 253, that area. And then you want your support here. See this 175, the trend line? You want it to hold that 175. Well, even 2 at that part. You don't want to go below here. So take your quarter lines. Look on the daily when you see it. Look where you're at on the chart. But this has good potential too. Look at this run. Big run here. Back down and look where we are again. So big gap from November. And this is another one just going long. Penny stocks. All right, so that's it on this set. There's so many movers. So many movers. Please subscribe to Mike Heyman Trades on YouTube. Hit the like button. Trade Ideas is in my YouTube, Twitter, Mike Frank 007, TikTok, Mike Frank III, Instagram, Mike Frank 98, Stock Twits, Mike Heyman Trades. All right. Till the next video, we're out. Peace.